Today I want you to take a deep breath and remember this. I am here. Long before the sun came up, I already knew your worries. I know what you carry in your heart, even the things you haven't managed to say out loud yet. There's no need to hide from me. I understand you. I know that sometimes fear shouts louder than hope. When the bills arrive, when the answers take too long, when everything feels out of place, you wonder if you'll manage. And that's when I tell you, you don't have to walk alone. I am your support. Nothing you lack today is unknown to me. I see your needs before you even realize them. And more than providing things, I want to fill your heart with peace. Because true provision begins there. When you rest in me, trust. Even if you can't see the path ahead, keep praying. Every word you speak reaches me. There is no such thing as a small prayer or a wasted tear. Everything you say with sincerity, I hold with care. Today, let me remind you that provision isn't tied to what you can control. It comes from me, from places you least expect. Sometimes I use people, opportunities, or even hard moments to show you that I care for every detail of your life. Don't compare yourself to others. Your story is unique. What I've prepared for you won't be handed to anyone else. There is a time for harvest, but there is also a time for planting. And if you're planting faith, rest assured your harvest will come. If your heart feels tired today, rest. I'll care for you while you rest. It's not your strength that sustains you, it's my presence. When you let me into your day, everything takes on a new meaning. I see your efforts. When you give your best even while feeling fragile, don't think it goes unnoticed. I value every act of love, effort, and perseverance. I see what no one else sees. So don't give up on prayer. Prayer isn't just for asking, it's for aligning your heart with mine. When you pray, your soul finds order. And even if the world around you stays the same, peace starts to grow within you. Each morning, I give you a fresh start. You have the right to begin again, to try once more, to rise without guilt. I don't judge you by what went wrong yesterday. I look at what you can live with me today. Don't worry about what hasn't arrived yet. Live in the now. Faith isn't built only on visible miracles, but on the constant trust that I am guiding everything. I don't make mistakes with my promises, even when it feels like everything's at a standstill. Know this: I am at work. Silence doesn't mean absence. There are things I do quietly to protect you, to strengthen you, to prepare the best. And in the right time, all will be revealed. Don't forget, provision isn't just bread and water. It's direction, wisdom, emotional strength, courage to move forward. I want to give you all of this, but you need to make space within yourself to receive it. If today lacks material things, let trust overflow. If today lacks certainty, let faith abound. Because those who trust in me are never left alone. You may go through tough days, but never on your own. Believe even without seeing, and pray even without feeling. Faith doesn't depend on how you feel, it depends on what you choose to believe. And if you keep seeking me with sincerity, provision will find you. I am the same one who multiplied bread and fish, who turned water into wine, who healed without even touching. I still perform miracles, but many of them begin within the heart. Don't be afraid to ask, but also, don't be afraid to listen to what I want to show you. Sometimes, the answer isn't in what you want, but in what you truly need, and I know exactly what that is. While you pray, I prepare. While you wait, I walk beside you. While you trust, I build new possibilities. And when all is ready, you'll understand. It was worth believing. You don't need to prove anything to me. Just keep moving forward, one step at a time, with sincerity, humility, and an open heart. I'll take care of the rest. I am your daily provision. End this prayer with this truth in your heart. You are loved, cared for, protected, and never alone. Whatever is missing today, I can provide. Whatever you can't see, I am already preparing. Be at peace. I am with you. And if at any point in your day you feel small in the face of life's challenges, remember who sustains you. You don't have to carry it all on your own. I'm here to hold together the pieces you can no longer manage. When your hands fall open in exhaustion, mine remain extended to help you. Don't blame yourself for feeling fragile. Fragility isn't weakness. It's an invitation to trust me. Maybe you've been waiting for change for a long time. You've looked up at the sky and asked, "When, Lord?" And now I say to you, keep waiting, but don't wait alone. Wait with hope, with active faith, with a heart that dares to believe even when nothing outside seems to shift. Because sometimes, what needs to change first is inside. And that's where I'm already working, gently, patiently. Don't worry about understanding everything. Some things will only make sense later on. I know how much you like to feel in control, to know what's coming, to prepare. But there are days when trust is the greatest preparation you can have. When you let go of control and place the reins, in my hands the road may look uncertain, but the destination is safe. I never take the wrong path. If you look back and see loss, scars, or dreams cut short, don't think it was all for nothing. I use even the pain to make you stronger. Every tear you've cried has mattered. I've gathered each one and I turned them into growth. Sometimes what seemed like the end was just a beginning in disguise. You'll still see flowers bloom from ground that feels dry today. Today, I want you to let me surprise you. Don't limit your expectations to what your eyes can see or what the numbers say. I work outside of logic. I can open doors where there were only walls. I can bring answers where there was only silence. When you choose to trust, you make room for miracles. And they don't have to be big to be real. They just have to come from me. And if, by the end of the day, you feel like you've failed, don't condemn yourself. Bring your weariness to me. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for honesty. I welcome you with open arms no matter how you arrive. Whether with doubts, stumbles, fear, or shaky faith, I am still here. The provision you need today might begin with the embrace I offer now. No demands, no pressure, just love. Today I want you to let me surprise you. Don't shrink your hopes down to what you can see or what the world predicts. What I have for you goes beyond logic, beyond figures, beyond human forecasts. I am the one who makes a way where there is no path, who calms storms with a single word, who turns lack into abundance through unseen gestures. Even when everything feels still, I am still at work. And when you give me the freedom to lead, without trying to guess every step, the unexpected happens. And that's when you realize, the impossible is only impossible until the moment I decide to act. If you've been praying for something for a long time and it feels like nothing is moving, maybe today is the day to shift your posture in the waiting. Instead of staring with frustration at what hasn't arrived, look with loving expectancy at what's being prepared. When you trust, you settle. When you settle, you hear better. And when you hear, you start to notice the signs that once felt invisible. Provision often begins in the smallest details, in a kind word, in a sudden idea, in a deep rest that refreshes your soul. Don't overlook small beginnings. They are often the foundation of great miracles. Make room within yourself. Sometimes the blessing you're waiting for is just waiting for you to let go of the fear that you don't deserve it. I don't give based on merit. I give because of love. And my love doesn't calculate, doesn't measure, doesn't stop. I see beyond your flaws. I see a weary heart that still wants to trust. That's why today, more than answering a request, I want to renew your hope. Because when hope is restored, the soul breathes again. And it's in that steady breath, that lighter step that you'll begin to see. My provision is already on its way.